On parkbench.com, you'll find local news, events, deals, and meet the people that make McDonough home. Here's your host, Debbie Donaldson.
Welcome to another interview on parkbench.com, and this time we're actually on a park bench. I'll do as many of these outside and on a bench as I can until the weather doesn't allow it anymore. But today we're here with Tricia Bowman of Bowman's Heating and Air Conditioning. And Tricia, thank you so much for coming on the program. And I have some questions for her. She's going to answer for you, and this will be a quick interview. So grab a coffee and let's get to know Tricia. Tricia, tell us about yourself, and why McDonough? What for your business?
Well, no other place other than McDonough. It's a great place to be. My father-in-law started the business back in 2001 and decided to retire in 2008. And they lived here in McDonough, and it was just a good fit for my husband and I at the time. So we took over, and we just wanted to keep it local, and we just love the hospitality of everybody around here.
Well, and I love your husband's story about growing up in the area and as a teenager circling the McDonough Square.
And he worked at Planters when it was hardware.
Nice.
Not the antique, but yeah. He's got a lot of good stories about this area. It's kind of interesting to drive around with him sometimes.
Yeah.
So,
and so you've done that, and you're very entrenched in the business, even though you're not the technician. You're entrenched in every aspect of the business. You've got to have some wonderful stories. And so tell us your favorite customer story.
Well, I'm going to be a little selfish with this one. But a couple of years ago, it was close to my birthday, and we have a group of elder ladies that I just love, and they all, they recommend us to everybody, their neighbors, their friends. I think they go to a kind of a group activity home together during the day. And so they found out somehow it was my birthday. They pulled their money together, and one day I get to work and I've got, a nice bouquet of flowers for my customers. I thought it just, touched my heart. That's some hospitality right there, some Southern hospitality.
Definitely, definitely. Yes. That warms my heart just hearing it.
Yeah, I love it. It was, almost made me cry.
Aww. So as you think about the business and you think about your customers, what do you find that people just don't know? What don't they know about their heating and air conditioning?
Well, a lot of people these days are a little better informed with the internet. But there's one thing, this big thing with me is airflow. And airflow, two different things. Always make sure your filter's clean. Change it every 2 months if you have to, at least twice a year, but every 2 months. And also keep everything, boxes, curtains, drapes, furniture, off of your supply and return vents. That's a huge thing. People don't realize how bad that can be for your system to block an air vent. And it's just lack of airflow, and that makes that system work harder, makes the lifespan shorter, and it just causes a lot of problems in the long run. So
when you say block, the little registers have a way for you to open and close them. Is that, do you
No, those are returns. Usually your smaller ones are the returns. You can a piece of furniture on there or something like that, but I'm talking about the supply ones, the bigger ones. Usually if you find them in the wall or something, a lot of people put their couch up against it, or they have the long drapes, they put their curtains, and you got to keep
to
that,
be able to flow.
Yes, the air's got to be able to get through there. So and you don't believe the issues that you could get from that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here.
Keep your vents clear.
Keep your vents clear, definitely.
And your filter changed.
And so this is a surprise question for Tricia. Tricia, where's your favorite place in McDonough to go date night, or maybe your last place that you went?
Well, actually, I really enjoy all the restaurants on the square, even around all around McDonough. I love walking around the square. Our office is right off the square, so I do get out sometimes, lunchtime or so, just kind of walk around, see all the people. But I think a must visit in McDonough is the Camera Museum. Definitely the Camera Museum.
Yeah. And are they open now?
I believe they're open for the actual museum, but they are open for their Escape the Museum, which they do at night and on the weekends.
Yeah.
And that is that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I had so much fun when we did it a few weeks ago, and we had so much fun. So.
Well, and you and I have been promising each other to do the ghost tour too.
Yes,
I
ghost
can't
tour
wait
I
for
want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us here on parkbench.com McDonough, and I look forward to introducing more of my friends to you. Have a great day.
Park Bench Interviews brought to you by Debbie Donaldson.
Debbie sells McDonough